Today we're looking at Panasonic's latest camera, the Lumix GF1. Now, if you were taking photos back before digital cameras came along, you'll probably remember there was a choice of two common types. You could get an SLR camera, or if you wanted something a bit smaller, you could get a rangefinder. Now, SLR cameras are still around today and we've reviewed many of their digital equivalents. Rangefinders, though, have kind of dropped away from view. You can still buy one from Leica, but it costs almost £5,000, so very few people will. The GF1 isn't actually a rangefinder, but it's as close as we think you'll get at a reasonable amount of money. So, what do you get? Well, like a digital SLR, you get a camera where you can take the lens off the front and change it for any other lens from a Micro Four Thirds series. Now, admittedly, we're not entirely sure you'd want to, because with the GF1, we've got this 20mm f1.7 lens. It's tiny and it's absolutely fantastic. It takes brilliant wide-angle pictures in daytime, and because it's f1.7, you can also shoot when there's hardly any light at all. On the back, there's a huge 3-inch screen that you use for composing the photos and checking the focus. So it's not actually a true rangefinder. All the focusing is done through the lens, and that's a huge advantage because it means that the autofocus will work with any lens that you strap on the front of it. The picture quality is fantastic. We were really pleased with the results we got, both in daytime and at night time. Of course, not everyone likes focusing pictures on a big screen on the back of the camera. Some people prefer a viewfinder, and Panasonic's actually considered that this time around, because you can buy this special eye-level finder. And if I clip that on top of the camera, you can see that it's in pretty much the same place as the viewfinder would be. Unusually though, this doesn't actually have an optical finder in it. Inside here, there's another little computer screen. So when you turn this on, you're looking at a screen still, but you can hold the camera up to your eye, and that's much better when it's very bright outside. There's also a diopter adjustment on the side, so if you wear glasses and you don't want to wear those whilst taking photos, you can adjust that for your eyesight. We really like the optional finder, but it is an extra £180, so it's quite expensive. And speaking of quite expensive, to get this camera you'll have to pay around £700. Obviously that's more than some digital SLRs, but what you are getting is a tiny little camera that will fit in your pocket and which will still take really great pictures. The shutter's still almost instant, and on the top you get a dial with all the options you'd expect from an SLR. So it's pricey, but if what you want is SLR quality, but in a camera that you can carry around easily or drop in a pocket, we think this is actually quite a good buy.